Hello, I'm Sue Grant from Berthon, and I'm just doing this short introduction for one of my very favourite yachts, the Feadship 25-metre Atalanta J. She is just stunning, and if you watch on, you'll see what I mean. Refitted and updated through life. She could now use a little bit more love, but she is a bit special. Here is Atalanta J. She's a 25-metre Feadship built in 1958 for a Mr. Royce, who was a ship owner from Rotterdam. Originally called Sirocco, she is hull number 544 from Feadship and was the largest yacht built in Holland in 1958 when she was delivered. She's long and lean and very classic. She is in the south of France, and we're going to have a quick look at her today. She had a big rebuild at Dorr Lemmer in 2005, including this lovely seating area aft. She's a very sociable yacht, and she's an iconic family yacht, just perfect for lots of people and children and having a good time. She actually has a range of 2,700 nautical miles, so she also has long legs. See her Admiral's ladder on the starboard side. That was built in 2015 for her. And now we're going to go up onto the foredeck. It's early spring, so you can't see, but she's been set up forward to have a lovely seating and entertaining area. Here is her windlass, which was made by Thomas Reed, rebuilt in 2015, and ship's bell, a couple of Admiral's anchors. Lovely, lovely, clean decks. The decks were replaced 2007. And there she is. The superstructure was also rebuilt in her Dorr Lemmer refit, and a lot of other work was done to the yacht. She's got an old Furunar radar. There's also plotter and fish finder. She's commissioned for the season, but she does and would appreciate a little love from her new owner. There she is, Atalanta, ex-Sirocco, with the Feadship insignia. And she's also got this lovely covered area with seating both outside and inside. All of the joinery is in teak, and this is an absolutely lovely place to spend time, and a great place to be if you're in Northern Europe and the weather is less clement. This helm station is all quite original. She's got a side power bow thruster that was added during the Lemmer refit. Good vision. This yacht is used as a family yacht at the moment, and her owners find her very easy to handle. Look at all that, at that old sailor. That really is very classic. Lots of space, safe, and incredibly good looking. The engine room access is to starboard down a steep ladder, but we'll have a look at that later. So now we're going into the deck saloon. This is quite lovely. very versatile. Marvellous place to spend time. Fantastic vision. Imagine her at anchor in this place. Little desk to starboard. Aft is the sleeping accommodation, and forward is a new lower saloon that was made in the Dorr Lemmer refit and designed by Felix Buytendijk. Large seating area to port. Storage to starboard. There's a flat screen TV and a lovely big galley. Look at this. She has everything you need for comfortable family cruising. And it's light and airy, lots of headroom. And then you walk forward to starboard. This is all refrigeration. She had Klima air conditioning fitted at the Lemmer refit. And she also has radiator separated central heating. Washer dryer. Electric cooking. Lots of work surface area. Another fridge there. And then we walk forward. This is the skipper's cabin. As you can see, he's got a moped. Chain comes straight through, and then there's a heads compartment for crew. Lots of storage in this area, and also good access onto the foredeck. This really is a lovely space. See how light and airy it is. It's been very well done with hatches and so forth, so that it always feels light and airy. That table extends, and then up, back into the deck saloon. Soft furnishings were new 2024. Does look really very good. She had a further refit at Lemmer in 2007, and then another refit in 2014. Now we're going to go down into the sleeping accommodation, which is completely original and very special. So down this long corridor, you can just wave to Rob Steadman, who's doing this walkthrough from Berthon. Nice double berth to starboard with basin. Single to port. Good storage. I'll just have a look there. It's the same, each of the cabins has a wardrobe, and then into a good large heads compartment with separated shower. ATALANTA J has 3 electric loos. There's separate access, so it's Jack and Jill on that heads compartment. And then here is a twin cabin with its own basin and also a nice big wardrobe. As she's a family yacht, it's intended that when you've got family on board, they can share that heads compartment. And another one of these, again with basin and with storage. And then to starboard, a third twin cabin. Same configuration. And then for these cabins, you have another heads compartment and separated shower, which also serves as a day head when you've got lots of people on board. Back up to my favourite deck saloon, and on deck. And now we'll go down into the engine room, which is a reasonably steep ladder. Okay, so Atalanta J is very much a displacement yacht. She cruises at 9 knots and has a top speed of 12 knots. And she's powered by these two Iveco SM 2100 diesels, 200 horsepower, and they were fitted in 1992. The Kohler gen set is from 2015, it's 13 kilowatt. She's got a water maker. Tanks can be easily seen with big inspection hatches. And she's got separate or twin batteries for the main engines and another one for the Kohler. And then 4 battery service bank in gel. Couple of inverters, all of that setup has been updated through life. And back onto this lovely aft deck. And there she is, urgently looking for a new owner. Very special, historic yacht, which is nonetheless immensely usable, and the perfect family cruising yacht, Atalanta J.